Hello, good people. Welcome back. We are playing some revamped Water Bug today. This is a deck that I've played a couple of times on the channel, and it's actually kind of impressed me. I think it's a little bit better than it's given credit for. It's not going to be a meta contender. You're not going to take this to a tournament with any expectations of winning, but I do think it is, better than useless. So I made some changes to the deck. I was playing like level limits and stuff before. I swapped those out for Scapegoat. This is what I've been playing in my cat deck recently. So I wanted to give it a shot here. It does have inherent synergy with United We Stand, which actually helps out Bugroth. We don't actually have to have limiter removal all of the time to OTK. This makes Bugroth, quite large. If we have 4 goats plus it's 5,500. So 5,700 under a legendary ocean. If we've already done some chip damage or whatever, maybe it just gets in for an OTK like that. If not, it's just 2 attacks away from winning the game. And we haven't, burned any of our limiters. Also, if we do have the limiter, it does go ahead and make that Bugroth OTK with ease. It also protects us from attacks, and it doesn't care about Heavy Storm or MST or even Giant Trunade. So this card, I think, is just very, very good in combo decks as your defensive card of choice, because it can also become offensive with the United We Stand, and it's always going to protect you. Like I said, it doesn't care about any of the removal that, Level Limit and Gravity Bind do care about. From there, monster lineup has sort of remained the same. I actually took out Breaker, pushed it into the sideboard. I don't really like Breaker in a lot of the OTK decks. Breaker obviously is a fantastic card, but I think we're going to relegate it to the side for now. In its place, I added a copy of Cyberstein. This to go along with a copy of Megamorph, I think it could be quite powerful. Just pushing this deck in more of an OTK direction, less of a, I'm going to sit here and maybe grind out some wins. We are kind of all in. I also added a Sangan to the monster lineup. This can search out, of course, the Cyberstein. Actually, it can search out every monster in the deck except for Tribe. So Sangan not being in here in the first place is probably a little bit of an oversight. Do expect this card to be good. Also, Cyberstein really good with United We Stand, and also it just allows me to play a Megamorph just as another option to boost attack and just be a straight up OTK with Cyberstein. For spells, of course, we really need a Legendary Ocean, so we're playing all 3 copies plus a Terraforming. Limiter removal is just fantastic. We already talked about Scapegoat. Giant Trunade is Giant Trunade. I'm still opted to leave the Nox in the deck because I think it is going to be quite good in this one. Whole bunch of power spells and then a little equip package. We have the Mage Power, United We Stand, Megamorph, I guess Premature Burial and Snatch Steal also. This deck could actually play Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. That would be an interesting choice. I know NB has been playing around with it in Cat recently. That's going to be something to visit in the future for sure, but I think I'm just going to stick with this for now. 1 trap, we have Ring of Destruction, best trap in Goat format, only trap you really need. For the side, we have a couple of Jowgans. I had 3 in my last list for some reason. I think we're a lot better against Reasonagate now because of the Scapegoat. So just 2 Jowgan. We've got that Breaker. We have Mobius. We have Little Swordsman of Ale as our way to beat Ojama tokens. Yomi Ship, good with Mother Grizzly, of course. We have a couple of Book of Moons for control, mind control for those turbo decks. 1 Salvage in the side. I don't know how often this is going to come up. It hasn't really come up a lot for me. But I do think the card is quite powerful, and this is probably one of the better decks for it, maybe. Just recycling Amphibious Bugroth can be good enough to kill your opponent. You just summon it, attack directly, summon it, attack directly, summon it, attack directly, summon it, attack directly. That can add up very, very quickly with Salvage. So 1 copy of that here. Do have all 3 copies of Royal Decree in the side. I did have 2 Gravity Binds, and, well, I don't think we really need it anymore, and I think Royal Decree is very, very good. So 3 Decree in the side, and then 1 Mirror Force for those aggro decks. That is the deck. Let's go ahead and take this out on the ladder. All right, we're here with the first match. Our randomizer does not work this time, as it always does in the recordings. But hey, we don't need it. We're going to go first against Frenzy Plants. Okay. No extra deck. All right. Worth noting. Ooh, that could be good. I'm just going to set Cyberjar turn 1, I think. See what it draws me into. If the opponent has a knock or something, cool, whatever. Super high, not very much risk, honestly, but super high reward play. Terraforming? Yeah. If they Necro Valley Royal Tribute me. Step 1. Upstart. Okay. Upstart is played in the Royal Tribute lists. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Spear Soldier, that's fine. I mean, Royal Tribute's going to follow the summon if they have monsters, so. God, set a bunch of cards. Royal Tribute. Oh. Saved. The bad part here is the opponent has a billion back row. And I imagine they have a Solemn Judgment for this Giant Trunade. But let's see. 7 tools. Oh, we got a Heavy Storm too. Well, let me get my handy dandy snipping tool ready. These are the only 3 cards I'm going to care about. Okay. All right, so we know about 7 tools. I don't care about that. I don't care about Knock or Necro Valley in hand. I'm going to take a... Oh, well, actually, no, I have monsters. So... yes, this ordering does matter. Okay. It's fine. I won't actually take any damage here. So I'm still in Stein range. That's good. And we'll just do some sets. The lag has been very bad today. So there we go. Set some cardos. And we'll see how the opponent wants to attack here. Okay, so Sangan's actually not going to get over the Bugroth. So I have an extra monster, I guess. Makes United We Stand a little bit bigger. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's right. They have the Knock. Okay. Well, I mean, that's whatever. I don't really care about that. My turn. Pot of Greed. Okay. Do like Pot of Greed. But I think I'm actually going to play... I'm just going to play Trunade first. They kind of have to negate this. Yeah. That's fine. And then I'll Heavy Storm. And if they have second Solemn Judgment, then we Pot of Greed to try to find second Giant... Okay. They do have second Solemn Judgment. Okay. So now, like, I can actually go into reuse Sinchi. Which is going to be pretty good. Here's Pot of Greed. I mean, Sinchi's pretty good here, right? It just wins the game. Because I imagine, like, this face down is probably 7 tools, and I do have 2 activations off of Sinchi. All right. I will ask for a negate. Do they have third Solemn Judgment? Okay. So they could ring Assailant here. And then I wouldn't have any activations of Sinchi. But if they did that, then I'd probably just go into something else. Oh, I don't... I forgot I added Cyber Sign to the deck, and I didn't change up the... I didn't change up the extra, but this is GOAT format. I have reuse Sinchi right here. And then, like, I actually have to equip Cyberstein with these, because even the equips on my own Sinchi don't work, but, like, that's fine, right? All right, put this on Cyberstein. That makes it almost big enough just as is. And then I will... let's see, I need to do this. Let's set Scapegoat. I just need to leave limiter removal up, essentially. And, like, I don't need to. I guess I could die to Book of Moon here. Huh. Okay, well, I'm going to Mage Power. So the Cyberstein is large. And I'm just going to attack over Assailant, I guess. Because I've got limiter removal here. Book of Moon, I mean... Oh, Book of Moon torches me. Okay. That's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world, of course. Guess I'll attack over Sangan. And no reason to, yeah, no reason to set limiter, I guess. We'll pass a turn after the opponent searches off a Sangan. They get Spear Soldier. Okay, that goes to hand. I mean, second Spear Soldier is kind of annoying here. It does 1500 over Cyberstein. Assailant can attack over Ryu Senshi. Assailant and Spear Soldier are both very good against Scapegoats as well, but I do have Mother Grizzly to just attack. And then limiter removal the Bugroth. See if they activate. Okay. Yep, Ryu Senshi down, so I need... Yeah, it's like 1500 here. I really need this other back row to not be anything that stops my attack. All right, deck. Knock. That's not what I'm hoping for here. All right. I mean, like we just press in, right? Because like we're pretty sure this is 7 Tools of the Bandit. Attack here. Take 600. Maybe. Okay. All right, we take the 600. And we wait for Dueling Book. There we go. Let's go get Amphibious Bugroth MK-3. And we attack into Spear Soldier once again. I have Compulse. All right. I was pretty sure I was going to win that one. But second Solemn Book of Moon got me. Okay. Let's bring in the Royal Decrees. Those seem pretty good here. They look like a bit of an aggressive version. Knock is good against exactly Spy. Spy's really good, but like I guess I can just beat Spies with Bugroth, so I kind of don't care about it too much. So what if I actually cut the Nox? And we've got Book of Moons flying around. What if I cut the Megamorph? And man, even Scapegoat's not really that good. Like I could bring in Breaker. I don't want to bring in Mobius, but I could bring in Yomi Ship and like cut 2 Scapegoats maybe. It's not good against Assailant. They're showing multiple Spear Soldiers. So then what if... I could bring in the Mirror Force. I'm bringing in Decree, but I think Mirror Force, like if I don't have the Decrees, Mirror Force is great. I also could trim like 1 giant True Nade here because I'm bringing in the Decrees. That's totally possible. Maybe I'm supposed to do that. Okay, this hand's just broken. Sure. Might just pass the turn. I guess I could just summon Tribe. Make them use something to kill it. I don't know. And then I've got Prima. And if they don't kill it, cool. Sure. Here's a Tribe. Go ahead. Guess if they have Trap Dust Shoot, that's not very good. But all right. Yeah, Prima against the Necro Valley, not great. I think you're still probably supposed to keep in the Prima. But yeah. All right. I mean, we're just going to get dumpstered here unless we draw a Heavy Storm. But even then, like, they probably have a Solemn Judgment back there, right? I mean, we'll try it, right? If it works out, pretty sure that this has to be enough to win, right? All right, so now the question is, do I go for it? Because now it definitely is enough to win, and I think no. Yeah, I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm going to give it another draw, because if I find another True Nade or a Heavy Storm, things are good. Set another back row. Yeah, even if I find a Decree here, it could be fine. That's why we wait another turn. All right. Do you have another Solemn opponent? Thinking about it. Thinking about it. All right. Yeah, your Book of Moon can't get me this time. Rite of Spirit? Okay. All right. Here's my bug. Here's my ocean. We will, I guess I activate Prima. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but technically correct, I suppose. Activate Mage Power. Yeah. Attack directly. Limiter removal. Bumps me up. Okay. We got the concession there. The opponent started out pretty well, but I mean, the Giant Trunade Heavy Storm deck, I mean, that's what it does, right? Okay. Do I want the Megamorph? Now that I think about it, I could cut a Giant Trunade. I'm just gonna leave in all the Trunades, the heavies. I know having 3 Trunade, 3 Royal Decree, and a Heavy Storm can be pretty bricky. But obviously I was happy to have multiples there. I know, anecdotal evidence. Oh, it has to be right. It won me the game, right? But I think I'm just going to leave them all in. And I think we're going to be okay. Breaker kind of along the same vein, but like Breaker can just like pick off a Necro Valley and attack over a monster, like unlock Premature Burial or something, right? And I do think Prima is better than any of these cards that are currently in the side. You could still make the argument for Knock, like just for Spy, but the opponent's been very just like play Necro Valley, summon monster, attack. So I think this is fine. All right. The old game 3 here. I mean, okay. Duo, I guess Duo is also a card that I could question in the deck building, but usually you don't see it in like straight up OTK decks. I know this deck can grind a little bit. So maybe it's probably fine to have here. We have Royal Decree this time, which let's hope is actually good. There's Spear Soldier. Okay. Got Yomi shipped to... All right. My Duo is useless. My Duo is useless and my monsters do not exist. All right. Let's hope Royal Decree and Ring of Destruction can get us there, right? That's the hope. All right. What do I even want to see here? Echo's not bad. I'll accept that. I'd rather these not get picked off by like a Dust Tornado or something, so I guess I will just set all of this. I know the opponent has 7 tools. So we'll see how, maybe they want to use that. They could also just have Book of Moon, which would be incredibly annoying. But Sangan's fine. I am going to ring this Spear Soldier. Unfortunately, the opponent knows about Ring and Royal Decree, so they can make whatever choice benefits them the best. And they think it is that one. Okay. All right, so we both take 2k. That's fine. I imagine Sangan's going to attack here. No. All right, I mean, that's fine with me too. Mama Bear? Okay. I accept that. I'm going to flip Royal Decree and see what happens. Judgment. Okay. They go to 3,000? Okay. All right, I'm going to flip up Deco and see what happens here. Okay. Summon Mother Grizzly. If this is Mirror Force, I'm quitting Yu-Gi-Oh! We're shutting the channel down. That's it. We're done. Attack. Ring? Well, that's fine, right? Yeah, that's okay. They go to 16? Oh, baby. Limiter. Get out of here. All right. It was not Mirror Force. It was Ring, and Ring didn't matter because the only thing that mattered there was damage. Wow. Turn 1 Royal Tribute had a Solemn and a Ring. Made my Delinquent Duo useless. Discarded 2 cards. That Royal Tribute was insane. I don't know how I won this one. I guess like limiter removal is just the GOAT, right? Let's be real. Ring of Destruction is the GOAT. Um, but limiter removal, Dekoichi, limiter removal, Amphibious, Bugroth, Yomi ship. I think we're on to something here. We're gonna win this first match in what I would probably consider to be a bad matchup, right? Royal Tribute's quite good. Just a string of big, beefy attacking monsters is very good. A whole bunch of traps with Solemn Judgment. Yeah. All right. We somehow pulled this one out, but we got to do it again. So let's get another match. All right. We're here with the second match. I went upstairs. I'm like, why am I sweating down here? Because this room is usually like literally like 8 degrees cooler than it is upstairs. It's not right now for whatever reason, but the thermostat is set on 72 for God knows what reason. I like it cold. Anyway, turn that down. A little bit of story time there. We're leading on Pot of Greed, which is excellent, of course. Got a limiter with an Ocean. I kind of just want to summon Mother Grizzly and actually not set Scapegoat. Yeah, sounds good to me. And I'm just going to pass the turn from there. Sure. It is a little bit risky. Not setting the Scapegoat. The opponent could, like, well, I guess I'd have, like, Smash and Ground Donzalug or something like that, but cool. Whatever. Hopefully they don't have any traps, and we're just good to go. Because, like, next turn, like, say they attack into the Mother Grizzly, I go get Bugroth, I could summon Deco, play Legendary Ocean, limiter removal, buff both of them, or I could do Mermaid Knight. We'll see. Or I could just get another Mother Grizzly. Because Deco plus Bugroth plus Ocean plus limiter is not a lethal attack. Unless something else happens to my opponent's life points. But we'll see. Rhoda, okay. Exile Force me? If they Exile Force, I may just... Oh. Oh, I see. Scapegoat's actually not that good against Ben Kei. That is the OTK deck that does not care about Scapegoat at all. I guess Cat doesn't really either. As long as they get Big Bang Shot. But I very well may just be dead here. Yeah. Yeah, they have Rhoda into Ben Kei, Pot of Greed, Upstart Goblin, Graceful Charity. I imagine they're going to find a combination of cards that will kill me from 9,000, even though I have Mother Grizzly here. Yep, that's 1,500. 2,500. The Lightning Blade. So I've always been a proponent of you should not play Lightning Blade in this deck. You should play Fusion Sword Murasame Blade. But Lightning Blade, pretty good here. I mean, I would still die regardless because this gets 5 attacks and I'm just like screwed. I want them to attack because like I want to go through my deck and just make sure there's no Yomi ship. All right, 2,800 and just take a look. All right, I will show them another Mother Grizzly because I have to resolve the effect, and then I will concede. All right, we're out of here. Yeah. Got owned in game 1. Yomi ship, very good. Book of Moon, actually very good. I'm gonna put in Mirror Force, and we'll see. I might actually leave in Knock. It's good against Jars. It's good against Kotetsu. And honestly, like, I don't really need Giant Trunade. They could be siding in things that make me want Giant Trunade, but I think I'm going to leave in Scapegoat. Because if they don't have Big Bang Shot, it's quite good. Cyberstein, very good in the matchup. Morphing Jar, I can get rid of. I could cut a Deco, I guess. But I don't really want to. Maybe I do cut the Nox. Yeah, I'm just going to blow through the monsters, and I am going to cut a Giant Trunade. I think that's... Well, I guess Snatch Steal? Trunade might be better than Snatch Steal, to be honest. Snatch isn't doing a whole lot. Prima's not doing a whole lot either, honestly. Except for Graceful Charity. Maybe I cut Prima and add in one knock. That's kind of weird. But I think I've talked myself into it. I don't know. Let's see if we can make it happen. Book of Moon is going to be like, hopefully our best card here. Oh god, this is really good. Let's go ahead and lead on Duo. I might throw down Last Warrior. Turn 1. I think that's pretty good. Road out of here. Love to see that. And Upstart. Yeah, sure. Let's let's be aggressive. Why not? Oh yeah, right. The extra attack. Last Warrior from another planet. Okay, so this doesn't always work because Big Bang Shot plus Giant Trunade is mean. But we'll see if it works this time. And I'm going to set my Book of Moon, and I'm going to pass the turn. And I can equip it with United We Stand, which makes the clock a little faster. Yeah, it does make the clock a turn faster. So, yeah. All right, no play from the opponent. Love it. Ocean doesn't help at all. But let's throw down United We Stand. And let's just get in there. Okay. 4850. I will set Mother Grizzly. Can't summon it, unfortunately. And United We Stand only buffs for face-up monsters, which is unfortunate, but what do you do? Okay, they set a card too. That could be Cyberjar. Limiter removal. Unfortunately, this is not a machine. Even though it looks like it. I mean, it's got machines on it. But I can see why it's not a machine. All right, let's hope this isn't Cyberjar. I hope it's just like Iron Blacksmith, something like that. It is, okay. Cool. I guess, you know what? I have Book of Moon as well. I can always Book of Moon this if I want to. So, like, say I get another attacker that can just, like, win the game on the next turn. I can book this and then flip up all my monsters and get in there. Okay. That's something that I hadn't considered, but I'm glad I thought about. Because that definitely could be relevant here. Let's set the other Grizzly past the turn. And we're looking for a machine. Any machines? Face down monster. Okay. A draw. Okay. Well, I mean, we're so close to killing. Not quite there. I will knock this monster. Sangan. Okay. Get that out of here. So now that can't grab Cyberjar. That's very good for me. All right. There's 1700. Go ahead. We'll see. Oh, wait. Wait. I could have killed them there. So I wasn't thinking that I could Book of Moon the Last Warrior and then re-flip it after I flipped the Mother Grizzlies. Okay, that was just a big pun on my part then. Oops. I guess. What is this? What is that? What is that back row? Huh. Do I go for it now? Maybe. All right. I'll book. Yeah, no, that was completely, like, I just completely forgot that I could just re-summon the thing. So that's on me for sure. I'll flip Mother Grizzly. And hope that's not Mirror Force. I guess it could be, right? Because I was thinking this card said when it's summoned. But it's when it's special summoned. But hey, we got the game anyway. Okay. Okay. Not punished for the huge mistake. Love to see it. Hey, you know? Mind Control? Mind Control a Jar? Mind Control an Iron Blacksmith? It can't be good. Is it? Huh. No. No, I don't think it's better than any of these other cards. Is it better than Scapegoat? It could be. You know what? It's funny. Let's do it. Side of the Mind Controls over the Scapegoats. All right. All right. Let's lock in for this game 3 here. I say after I make a choice simply because it's funny. All right. This is good. Well, this is okay. Mind Control, Mind Control, Mind Control, Sangan. Sangan does get me Cyberstein, which could be really good here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like if I die next turn, I die next turn. There's not really much that I can do about that. So yeah, Sangan into there, Sangan. Go grab Ben Kei, maybe. We'll see. They don't grab Ben Kei. They grab Cyber Jar. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's good too, right? I'm gonna set Giant Druneg because I have to posture like I have something. If they set Cyber Jar, yeah, then I just get Cyberstein off of the Sangan. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. That makes this 3,000, 6,000. I'm so close to killing here. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to let them resolve the Cyber Jar here. Yep. Get that out of here. I do have one in my deck, actually. So let's banish that. And I'm probably just getting in for 24 rather than get in for 4,000. Do I? You know, United We Stand can actually help me live, I suppose. But makes for a big attack with Deco. I think living is probably better here. So gives me a higher chance of living because now this Mother Grizzly's 3,000. The Ben Kei would have to be quite large. And I am going to attack in for all 4,000 because like this is just lethal. Also have Giant Trunade to bounce United We Stand. So I don't, maybe that shouldn't have even have been a thought. We'll see. They didn't kill me last turn. That's a face down monster that is not Cyber Jar. We love that. Ocean. So now the question is, I guess I Trunade? What is the face down monster? I should be able to get over whatever it is. So I need the Trunade on the Deco. Or I need the United We Stand on the Deco, right? So 4,000, 28, 38. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's summon Deco. This probably looks super weird to the opponent. We will United We Stand the Deco. Move this over here. It gains 24. 3,800. The opponent's going to concede. We're not going to get to see the face down monster. But yeah, the reason I sat there for a second and like thought over like what can I attack over? Because if Mother Grizzly can clear 100% of their monsters, then I just win the game. And like the monsters that they have are Cyber Jar, which is gone, Sangan, which is gone, Ben Kei, which Mother Grizzly does get over. And then there's like sometimes they play Moth, Morphing Jar, which Grizzly gets over, Iron Blacksmith, which Grizzly gets over, and that's like it in the new versions of Ben Kei, right? So felt pretty safe that I could just Trunade, get the United We Stand on the Deco. Play out Ocean, 1600 Mother Grizzly is going to get over everything, and then Deco by itself just wins. Yeah, I think that was the safest route there. But hey, we beat Ben Kei. You know, not the most interactive of matchups, but I like these 2 ships passing the night matchups sometimes. And hey, you know what that says? That just means that Bugroth OTK is a better OTK than Ben Kei. Bugroth has won the battle of the bees. All right, but yeah, that's been Bugroth OTK. Like I said, this deck, you know, it exceeds expectations almost every time I play it. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep working on it, keep tooling it, and we'll see where we can get with it. But that's going to be the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.